Happy New Year. Welcome to, what's today's date? Tuesday. People are still coming in here. It is Tuesday, and we are Super Chat live, and I've got quite a list so far, so I'll be closing the list off, soon. We got more than usual signed up. So if you want to get signed up, sign up now. Hello, Angelize. Happy New Year. And I am so cold. It's like in Florida, you would think that I feel like I'm as cold as it would be like 20 below, like up north. And we're in Florida. And I am so cold. I feel like I want a fireplace going. I feel like I just want to chill, and I just want to like watch TV and like it's a blizzard outside or something. And it's not that bad. Happy New Year, Zanab. Emma, Happy New Year. I saw your pictures. Having a blast up there in the snow, making me more cold than I want to be. If I have my mind set for it, like snow, like I'll get, but I just don't have my mind set for it right now. Um, it is your birthday week. It's the 6th. Is your birthday the 6th day in July? I'm gonna keep asking you because I got so many Capricorns. I got so many people I try to remember. Yeah, it's been frosty. Yes, I see your pictures. Your pictures always come up when I check Instagram. I saw them. It was cold. You look so cute though in your gift. You look so cute though. You look all cozy and having fun, having the time of your life. I love it. A beer. See, that's when I enjoy like a good beer, like when I was in London and going around, walking around, enjoying everything. And then you stop off at a pub and you get a beer and, yeah, that's the fun. That's when it's fun. Hello, Alurin. Yeah, you're in Florida too, and it's been really cold, right? It's not just me. It's like the sun was, out today. I worked out this morning, but man, it was cold. It's like I had my sweatshirt on and a jacket on, and you know, it's just really cold. And like, we have obviously the AC on and stuff like that. We're not going to put the heat on, but I would. I'm at my brother's house. I don't want to put his heat on and have him freak out on me. But hi, Divine Inflow. Happy New Year. Hi, TB. Happy New Year. I'm cozy with my blanket on. I'm like freaking freezing. Yeah, we're big babies. And even though I've been all over the country and I'm from up north, it's like I've been acclimated to the warm states for most of my life now. The islands, Florida, Arizona. I don't even know how cold it is right now. What's the temperature in Florida? Hold on. Let me see if I get an answer. It's probably like 70. It's low 30s and 57 at highest. You're in South Carolina though. Um so it's probably like 57, 60 right now. It was colder this morning. It's probably 68, and then it's like one little breeze just makes it even more cold. We got the water that I don't know what the whole it's just cold. Cold. I want a hot, like a British summer. Yeah, it's like definitely big babies. All right. So we have, let me see if update. I'm just chatting a little bit because people usually come in. They're starting to come in now. Um, let me see anybody else on the list. I think we're good for now. So I will get started. I will get started. How was everybody's New Year? I mean, I went to bed early, but I wasn't going to be all sad. That was for sure. I wasn't going to be like, I have nothing to do on New Year's. I wasn't like that. I was just like, I was just like, I don't know. I didn't like not being on New Year's with anybody, but at the same time, like I wasn't going to let it make me depressed. That's for sure. Frankie and a blankie. Naz, how was your New Year's party? Naz was going out like a rock star. She had everybody. Yeah. Trying to be positive. It's like Angel, I'll dive into your situation in a second. Let me just finish. I loved it. I loved it so much. I love seeing my film. I know. You know what, Nas? Like I love that too. Like to be honest with you, like that is ultimately my favorite. Like when I had all my family, and if like one day I just want to have it so where it's like all my family comes back and I hold these parties, and I'm a party person. Like I love to have family gatherings and get-togethers, and so I would have loved it. I would have been like, decking it all out and the same thing. So I'm glad you got to have a great time. That is totally, I mean, holidays used to be big in my family when we were younger, when we were little, but as we get older, my grandparents used to have big parties. But hi, Isa. Happy New Year's. Yeah, that is really lovely. Like I get a warm feeling from that. It's awesome. All right. Let's see. So Angel. Uh, I like I try I try so hard to just um like my intuition, like when I'm doing cards, it's really like really good sometimes for me just to like step out of knowing somebody's situation just so I can give you the cards. You know what I mean? Because sometimes like some of the things that you endure, I am like, you got to write a book someday. Like I you come up against every obstacle that I can think that, um and people give you the people you meet and everything. And so my logical mind, the mind that wants to figure things out for you, as if I was you're like sitting there with you going, I'm a detective, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out, right? And I just through emails and stuff like that and listening to you and talk and stuff like that, it's like I can understand why like every one of your like red alert buttons go off, and why you're as anxious as you are. I know. I hear you. I feel you. Like for me, because it's like we've got to learn how to see things from different perspectives. And I've learned to trust my intuition, but I also know that I have a serious guard dog. You know what I mean? And it's like I want to be understanding too of people's circumstances, because shit just does happen. And just because it wouldn't happen to me, or it's not happening to me right now, because it's like, can I be? I mean, is this like somebody's just having a shit show of a life right now, and it's like all happening at once for them. I'm like, I want to be understanding too, which is why I'm trying to tell you I don't want to let my I know food poisoning, work trips, studying, pet dying. I mean, has he lost his leg yet? What the heck? Um and yet there are people that I know that are just like one thing after another, and it does happen. And so I really want, I know it's just too much. It's too much. But at the same time, we just went through the, um, yeah, I know. It's like you've been having the same thing. And the thing is though, is we just went through the holidays, and it's like, I'm thinking like I couldn't even explain sometimes, what was happening. Even like when people were asking me like, what's wrong? There wasn't really anything wrong, but it just seemed like there was one thing after another for me in my own life, but it wasn't that wild, but it's like we all kind of come up against things, but um and the holidays can make things kind of drastic. Yeah. So I don't what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer your questions, and I'm not going to bring in any of my like, I don't want to judge it either. I don't want to judge it either. I just want to see what's going on, because you're saying that you're saying though that it has proved that some of these things are true though. So do you believe him 100%? But do you believe him 100%? That's the biggest question. Like, do you believe all this is happening, or that some of this is excuses? Because I'll bring it, but you know, sometimes a lot of this stuff can happen out of anxiety, so people can manifest their own stuff out of anxiety. So like if there was a lot going on, but he wanted a little bit of space and doesn't know how to tell you, hey, give me some space, all of a sudden like 15 million weird things come up to give it, and it has nothing to do about how they feel about you. But do you believe that it all was true? That's the most important part. Yeah. All right. Let's see your Gemini. Gemini. Where's my Geminis? Any Geminis here can help her out with how this Gemini I do for the most part though. You wanna believe for the whole part. All right, so let's see his feelings, his intentions. Let's see his feelings and intentions first. And then what's going on around him. All right, so we got the Four of Swords, and that was kind of exactly what I was saying. So I was on the right track. So yeah, well, Scorpios can be suspicious no matter what. Doesn't matter what node. It doesn't matter. This is Scorpio. All right, and that's why I'm suspicious. That's why I was trying to tell you, like, I don't want to throw I mean, it is me, but what I was going to tell you is that, all right, so, and here's the thing is like, just knowing the situation, you got the Four Cups underneath the Four Swords. So that's the energy right now for the two of you. So you want things your way. And so you're saying he has control issues, but you got control issues as well, too. It's 62 here. In Florida, by the way, it's 62 right now. That's why I'm freezing my ass off. All right. So they like you. Gemini likes you. All right. But they can only offer you so much right now. And it's getting overwhelming for them because you want more. And that's the thing, Angel Eyes. You want more quicker. And I was trying to tell you, I know you're like, oh, it was just a move for him. But me moving from my brothers over to my sisters over to here, it was a big friggin' deal for me. Like, I get overwhelmed more than you guys know behind the scenes. Like, you're moving my shit. I have to reorganize. And like, I have no room for, um, I just, it's really overwhelming for me. And a lot of people will be like, what are you stressed about? Right? And that would be you. You'd be looking at me, I could see it. You'd be saying to me, what the hell are you stressed about? You got nothing to worry about. Chill out. Right? Well, there's people like us, like me, that that just only have a very small limit for any extra stress. I don't like stress at all. And so that's what I'm feeling like here. I'm feeling like your person. I told you he was moving. You got the fours here, which is talking about his foundation. The four means he needs space. He needed space. You, I know you. I know you. I've gotten to know you really well, and I love you. I really do. I really. But I'm feeling your energy, and you've validated me. You have validated me. You offered to help and be there for him, but they don't want help. Guys don't want help. They want space. They don't want that. They don't want you to fix things. They don't want you to do things. They want you to leave them alone for a minute. That's a guy. Leave me alone. Let me do it. Let me fix it. I'll come back around. Right? Guys, that's just a guy. Right? And you, the Four of Cups here is you wanting things your way. You want to fix things. You want to control things too. You're saying he's controlling, but you're controlling it. And they want to offer you, they want to, they want to be there for you. They want to have fun with you, and the Four of Swords, they're getting overwhelmed. But the thing is hanging out with his ex-wife. Okay, you guys just started your relationship, so I'm going to be as straightforward as I can with you. You just started dating this person this past month, not even a couple dates, a couple weeks now. All right. I still talk to my ex, and my ex knows my family. And when he was around here, he'd hang out with my family, and he was actually living with my parents when he was going through a transition when I started dating my last person. So, and so, like, it's been 5 weeks, but I'm trying to tell you, like, we had a relationship like that, right? So you've got to understand, though, like, when I started getting into my relationship, though, and it became more serious, my ex was like, all right, see you later, chill out, have a good time, whatever, bye. But you're entering somebody's life, and they're going through a transition period, and you're not, you've got to work your way into being center stage, and understand that there's other, I mean, I know that might not be comfortable to see somebody hanging out with their ex, but he has every right to do so. And if you try to control the situation or show any kind of red flags or jealousy, they're gonna push away at that point. Yeah. Like, if I was him, I would appreciate your concern. But I would run to the people that knew me the most. Right? So I do have the Stairway to Light. You guys are still taking steps towards something. So this is a bonus card in this deck. Stairway to Light. All right. You're still on the stairway. You're still working towards something. All right, but you've got to have some self-control, and you've got to, back up a little bit with the self-control here with them. All right. And I see the Eight of Coins. They're very busy too, and they're really just trying to get their stuff together. All right. The Eight of Coins is somebody, look at how busy this Eight of Coins is in this deck. I mean, they got everything going on, and yet they're still trying to talk to you. So the fact that he's trying to give you attention while he's going through all these changes in his life, it's like, that's the part you should be focusing on. You know, he's over here moving, dealing with dogs and dealing with exes, dealing with, moved completely from one state to another, and he's still on the phone with you, which is showing his interest in you. And it's going to require you having some self-control and patience with the strength card here, right? Yeah, you do. We have the King of Swords, them showing up as the King of Swords. They're just doing their thing. They're not doing anything. I don't think they're lying to you. I don't think they're being deceptive to you at all. I'm just thinking that they're overwhelmed by you, you know, out of boredom or out of whatever reason, like you're constantly calling them or wanting to hang out with them, and and they just are in a position. How do they feel? Let me see. The Two of Swords. Like, we got the Two of Swords card here. All right. So you are putting them in an energy of uncertainty and confusion. All right. As I said that, I got the Five of Swords. So I'd say back up a little bit. If you want my truth, back up a little bit. You have potential here for this relationship, but you're, look at this, the Eight of Wands right underneath. I mean, there's potential for things to pick up pace, but I know it's the holidays. I know you want to spend it. I know it's your birthday. And the Tower card. All right. So they're going through a lot of changes. Everything was good until last night. So try not to freak out. You're going to create more stress than necessary, because you got the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's going to get to a point where it's overwhelming, and just kind of, I just want you to think back to like Cancer. I want you to think back to Pisces. I want you to think back to the other energy, the other people that this has happened to, because they all were moving great, and then all of a sudden, what was it that happened? That all of a sudden it turned south. Usually it has something to do with your triggers and your anxieties, and then you pushing more at it and taking more action at something, and then creating more resistance. And then the more your person backs away, the more you push. It's not showing. I'll pull a card to see if he's reaching out, but right now you've got him in the Four of Swords card, which is kind of pulling back. Will he reach out? Did something happen, like, to where you feel like he wouldn't? Hello, Mojo. Help her deal with her Cancer man. We got the Eight of Cups showing up. So it's like, it feels as though you're pushing him a little bit away. I got the Seven of Wands. But I got the Ace of Wands. All right. So, all right. I've got that you'll receive communication, but you need to back up a little bit, because the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands, you've got them kind of on guard. Right? And so let them reach out to you. You got the Ace of Wands, and that's a day. The Ace of Wands is a day. So they should, if they don't reach out to you today, then that's a sure sign that you may have been pushing at them. But you got the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. They're pushing you away right now. Yeah, let them communicate with you. I do see the Ace of Wands. Let them communicate with you. All right. Like during out date. So yeah, I kind of misunderstood what was going on during that during out date. This all happened when you were on a date, and then they got a phone call, and then they had to go. Hi, let me see. Let me just say hi real quick. Hi, Fernando. I got you in, and I have Jacka and Fernando. Yeah, I hope this works out for you too. They check voicemail, and yep, Nacho Ka from Jacka. Nacho, I'm Nacho Ka. Yes, hi Fernando. Yeah, I don't know. That made me laugh too. He usually doesn't have his phone when he's with me. So, do you feel like he was trying to find a way out? I mean, be honest. I'm being honest with you. I mean, Angel Eyes, be honest with yourself right now. Do you feel like he brought his phone so that he could find a way out? Is that what's really scaring you? Is that what's really freaking you out? Are you trying to ignore what your intuition was telling you? Or are you, I mean, you're saying you mostly believe it. I mean, you've got to either believe him or not. So you've got to go in and figure out how you were feeling at that moment. And you've got to learn to trust your instincts. I don't know. Like you, I want to believe that people wouldn't use their pets dying as an excuse to break up a date. But I mean, the things that I've seen and heard, I'm surprised, I don't know. Like, people will do and say just about anything. So, as much as you want people to be honest and as good hearted as you might be, no, you're not going to meet that. You're not going to come up against that. And you're not going to, you have to be aware that, yeah. So, I mean, you've got to trust your own intuition. Yeah. Like I said, I'm be honest with you. Like I would be suspicious about everything, but that's like, it's not a good thing either. That'd make me be the one running like, all right, see ya. And it could be true. That's where it affects me. Is somebody could be telling me the truth and I just assume, okay, see you later, bye. And but whereas you do the complete opposite, you might not believe something, but you stay. So it's like you may find, yeah. Well, you're gonna do whatever you want to do, um, but you got to follow your intuition. I can't tell you what to do. I can just, obviously you pull your own cards. I can pull cards, but I know you. You're gonna do it anyways. All right. Happy New Year, Emma. Hello, Shishu. Let's see. How is the connection with S towards me? He reappeared again, although I've had no contact. All right. Is he still moving towards divorce? So let's see what I get. Ten of Cups. So I do see family. So the festive break. I love the way you just talk. The festive break. Yeah, it seems like family, spending time with family. But you have the Five of Swords underneath it. So it seemed like it was stressful. We're all nosy, Emma. We're all nosy. That's why we're here. All right. It does seem like there was a lot going on, the Eight of Wands behind the scenes. Family obviously being the overall energy, the Ten of Cups. It does seem like family was the most important right now. And Five of Swords, though, does show that there was a lot of stress. I mean, there was a lot of maybe frustration, you know, in his head, inner conflict. Same thing here. You got to hang out with family for the holidays. All right. I do see the Knight of Wands, the energy between the two of you, or between towards you, and I see the Queen of Cups though, and it was in reverse, but it's in the challenge position too. So there's still thoughts of you, but there's still movement towards you with the Knight of Wands, but the Queen of Cups, um, they're not taking action towards you with it in reverse, but they still think about you. You're still showing up in their energy. I've got the Hermit in reverse, so there is a possibility of them coming out of silence, though, with the Hermit in reverse. To me, it looks like they're focused again. In this deck here, the Knight of Wands shows focused on work, focused on their life, focused on keeping their mind off everything else on the table. So they're still in that Knight of Wandsy energy. But here in this deck, it's showing me it's more about their ambitions, their work, their drive, the things they're into. And just staying driven. Just staying driven on those things, on the things that they like to do. All right, the High Priestess here is for you. Obviously your advice card to trust your intuition here with this situation. But there's still attraction between the two of you. They still admire you. They still think of you. It's right underneath your card. But I am getting kind of an energy of, they're still trying to distract themselves and ignore the situation. Although the Hermit card in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. So it does seem like they may go back and forth a little bit about reaching out or making plans. The Two of Coins can take a little, it's just making decisions and plans for the future, but it's not, it's obviously the Pentacles aren't moving that fast. It's not like the Two of Wands. So you still have some time here to ride out with this person. The good news is you're the center here. You're in the reading. You're right here in the reading. Which is the middle card is my obstacles and my opportunity. So they may be not showing you any attention or feelings, but you're in their energy. And their intentions, which is the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Coins, is showing that, like I said, you might be going down another path here with them, but it seems as though things might chill out more so after we get past this time, these holidays. And I got the 10 of Wands. I see there's still a lot of stress going on in the energy here, a lot of responsibilities, but the hardest part, are they moving towards their divorce? The 10 of Wands would tell me yes. All right. So let me pull, the Devil. Very toxic situation. And the Tower. So the 10 of Wands, and the thing is the cheating is showing up. You know what I mean? They're definitely moving towards a divorce, and that probably could be the biggest part of it. You know what I mean? They might be trying to avoid that because of what they're going through too. Yeah, that was pretty clear, Emma. I was like, let me pull a couple more cards, and I got the Devil and the Tower card. So these tower moments, I don't know how to put it. Like, these tower moments other people are going through really do take a lot of patience for the people who are waiting on these tower moments to happen. And And it also is it's like you'd be a perfect person to tell somebody who's getting into a situation that you got into to back away for a while. Um, because you're getting yourself in a situation. It's like, I understand these third parties like this, and I understand that there's a strong connection, and I understand, but somebody right out the gate has got to make plans, or willing or want to move forward and move on, because this is what's going on. Is like, you've been going through this tower moment for like 3 years now, but you're finally reaching the point where they are finally making the decision, and you've been on a roller coaster this entire time. And so basically a new cycle's coming in, but maybe now this cycle here will be the one that maybe you guys actually make plans to get together and hang out, is what I'm seeing, with the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they're avoiding, they are definitely trying to keep their focus off of you. Guys, you guys are gonna make me hungry again. I drank a big, huge smoothie. The last couple of days I've been eating so much food, and I really just want, like I miss my brother. I want like a home cooked meal. You're welcome. All right, so Carol, I don't know where you are, if you're here or what. I got you came through my email yesterday with something, and I didn't understand if it was a donation or if it was for this. And so if I don't hear from you, I will send it back, but I don't even know if you're here. I've seen your name before quite a few times. So if you're here, I'll leave you on the list for now. I'll come back. And if not, you can email me, or I'll just send it back to you, what you sent me. All right. I'm not, I'm trying to shift a few pounds. I'm good. Like, I mean, I'm good until, if I keep going the way I'm going, I'll have to work out 5 times a day. I'd cook for you, boss lady. I know you would, Mojo. And it's like, I can cook, but when you're by yourself and you're you know what I mean? It's just like, it's not fun. It's boring. And it's like, I cooked pasta yesterday I like to put like real Parmesan cheese on it, and salt and pepper, and a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese. And I was like sitting there cooking it, and all I could think about was, I got to wash these dishes. It's like, it's hard to cook for one. And it's, yeah, and it's like, I do love food, and I do love to cook. I don't love to cook. I'm not going to lie to you, but I do like, I mean, I will cook. I like good food. And I'm not, like, right now I'm at a really good weight right now. When I was traveling, I gained a couple pounds because I was traveling so much and couldn't, it just happens, but it's very hard to cook for one. And then to clean up after have to clean up the mess. All right. Yeah. All right. So we have, all right, I have Nas came into. I know eggs and noodles. All right, let's see. All right, so single feelings, intent of justice. Let's see. I'm just lazy. That's all. It's not that I can't cook. Just lazy. The Magician card. Overall energy. Anything's possible. We got the Page of Swords. Trying to get to know you. The Knight of Cups. And you got the Seven of Swords, though. All right, so they definitely think about you. I don't know if you've been communicating. You already been communicating. All right. There is feelings there, but they could be player energy. So with the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords, I mean, feelings and intent. So feelings, I don't know if they're in a relationship to cheat with you, or if they're only in it to, obviously sleep with you. But they definitely want to get to know you, and there's definitely feelings there. So the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups, there's definitely somebody who's romantically interested in you. The Seven of Swords says there could be some trust issues. It's easy in these love readings to say cheat, lie, steal, theft, whatever. It could just be simply that there might be something you can't trust about this situation, or just make sure you're paying attention to all the red flags and details. Because I got the Moon card to clarify that, showing that, deception. There could be something else going on underneath the surface, beneath the surface. So I would just make sure that you're doing a little research with that Page of Swords about your person. And they might be doing that about you. So, I could be, obviously, you guys, I could be reading for you, but it's, your person's what they're thinking about you. So they might be studying, paying attention to you, they might have feelings for you, and they're trying to figure out what's going on beneath the surface. Like, do you have other things going on? Are you deceiving them? Can they trust you? So it could be that as well. But I can see, the Knight of Cups shows a date, shows interested in a date, shows romantic feelings towards you. Eggs are really good. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm far from lazy. It's just that, those are certain things that fall off the table first when I have other things going on, and then I'm lazy about those things. Veggie pizza, homemade pizza. Galactic. You're welcome, Brianna. All right. Happy New Year. Update with me and Ryan, please. All right. How's your New Year's? All right, you got the Page of Swords too, so still showing interest, still keeping tabs on you, still attracted to you. You might be getting bored. So we get the Five of Wands, though. So there still is some tension, but neither of you are giving up on this. And we've got the Queen of Swords. So we've got your person really having conflict over you and another person. So you got the Queen of Wands, and you got the Queen of Swords, and you got the Five of Wands. So there's competition there. There could be fight, arguments, or tension between them and their person, or you, or there's been arguments because he obviously has conflict over two people, and I'm going to assume you and his person. You both are showing up on the table. And the Page of Swords overall energy, it's like they're trying to find clarity, trying to figure things out. Yeah. Well, now you're showing up on the table because I know he's in a relationship. There's two women showing up on the table here. And he's in the middle here, the Five of Wands. The problem, the challenge is inner conflict, frustration, tension. It could be creating tension between the two of you, could be creating tension between him and his person, could be creating some tension between you and him in a sense where he's got to make a decision. I do see the Page of Coins, so I do see it might take a minute or so, but it looks like the Page of Coins is a new beginning between you and him starting up. Maybe something solid, maybe something a little bit more reliable with the Page of Pentacles. So I don't know, you're up against, you've stepped up or something, because now you're up against the competition here. There's competition between you and his other person. Now he's got to make a decision. And you have to know, like, who's he going to choose? All right, Neil. Neil, you can't be sending me these funny ones, because how am I supposed to answer this? All right. I know who you are. I don't know if you're a teenage dirtbag baby who listens to Iron Maiden, but most of my friends from high school listen to Iron Maiden. I listened to Iron Maiden in 8th grade, I think. But I do know who you are. So, but all right. So let me see. Let me pull out a card. Does she even know who I am? You're a castle dude who has a channel on YouTube, who lives in England, and who videos ghosts and things like that in cool places. But I don't have a lot of time to watch everybody's videos, though. I get so many people. I had so many people this year. Like, the holidays were tough for people. And so a lot of people reaching out to me and like wanting to help and me to help in every other which way. And it's like, I wish I could, I could see everybody's channels and help everybody. And at the same time, it's like I'm over here just trying to help myself too. I'm like, I'm only one person. I can't help everybody. But I do have the 7 of coins here. So, and the 7 of wands. You got the 7s. And the 3 of coins. So friendship, yes, right? But I got to keep you at bay here with the 7 of wands, because if you knew how many people send me emails or flirt with me online, it can be uncomfortable sometimes because I don't know what to say or what to do. It's been an awkward position for a long time, and I love hanging out with everybody and flirting with everybody and whatever you consider flirting. I don't flirt, like, I'm not really a big flirt, but I really love building connections with everybody on this channel. And then when I'm in a position like this, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to do, because I first and foremost am up here to just kind of, inspire and give messages and help people around, and not build personal love relationships with people. And it can be overwhelming for me, because it might seem funny, or like it might seem cute or funny, but I've had people get mad at me. I've had people get mad at me behind the scenes, and I've had people send me nasty things, and I've had people, I've had to block people. I have people that think they're my twin flame in other countries, and so whereas somebody like you who's very funny and you're always cracking jokes with me, um, it's like I never know who's really cracking a joke, you know? And so I don't know how to answer your question. And I don't want to. But the 3 of Coins is showing that I think you're an awesome dude. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're part of this channel. I'm glad you like to make me laugh. Um, but that's about it. It can be kind of embarrassing to answer kind of things like that. And I do know that I come across, um, I do come across flirty. It's gotten me in trouble in my life. Uh, no, it's fine. I'm just explaining to you, like, I've done that I do that to people all the time. Like, I guess I have a personality where, I'm very, people can connect to me easily, even in my personal life. And I draw a lot of people in. And, and then like, but then sometimes, like, it's from my perspective, like I may have led somebody on or lead people on and not mean to, or I may think I'm leading somebody on and I'm not. They're just being funny, so I can't tell the difference. The only difference is on YouTube, you can't tell a difference. And I've just had situations. Yeah, like, thank you, Mojo. Like, Scorpio and Geminis both can be considered flirting by just breathing. And honestly, if you ask me a question and then I'm like, we pull the soulmates card, I don't know if you're going to end up at my front door being like, we're soulmates. We're meant to be together. And it gets me in trouble too. And then it gets me in so much trouble. Yes. Angel Eyes needs the attention right now. Angel needs the attention. But I have another person on here who gets mad at me because, and it's like, I don't know what to do. But I don't think you're a teenage dirtbag, baby, because we all were, especially if you're my age. We all went through that phase. I wouldn't get through customs in the US. uh But I appreciate the crushing. I do. So at the same time, I appreciate the crushing, but it's hard for me because of what I've gone through on this channel. And Mojo will tell you, he's got a lineup on his channel of women, and he's gonna find that he's going to he's gonna have he's you're gonna need a taser. All right. Now that I'm like, I flirt. I'm a flirt. I'm a natural flirt, and it's fun until it's not, until you don't realize that, and I don't do it on purpose though. That's the thing. I know when I'm doing it, but I don't know when I'm always doing it. If that makes sense. I know Mojo. I'm like, God, you're gonna be You're going to be the Pimp Tarot. Your channel should be called Pimp Tarot. JoJo's got women just wanting reads for him to read to him. Like, just to read, like he's saying paragraphs. They just want to hear his voice. I haven't had that request. I don't want to know what you're doing behind the scenes, Mojo. I can only imagine you over there reading from Playgirl, Playboy, right? OnlyFans for tarot. Yes. Well, there's a couple tarot readers that are on OnlyFans. I'm like, take away the spirituality of tarot. Let's go on OnlyFans. JoJo has a radio voice. Like, that's like his voice is, he had a radio show. All right. Let me see. This always turns into a talk show instead of me getting hurry up and getting to tarot. What is Diego's true feelings towards me? Will it be a chance to be in a relationship? All right. So what's his true feelings? And what's the possible outcome of this? Yeah. I will be grateful that the guys on here, like Castle Dude, like I'm telling you, you guys are way more gentle and you guys are more gentleman-like than what the women are like. Some of my stalkers as women were some of the, I've had some women who were pretty assertive, and I can only imagine what Mojo's getting, because women, I don't know, women don't care. Women don't give a shit. Men are a little bit more afraid of crossing the line, I think. Women don't care. So Mojo's getting it all. The guys at least are flirtatious and a little bit, they're gentlemen, but oh, you never think of it, Emma, but I have just as many women as I do men but the women, I've blocked more women than I have men. Yeah. And women get mean. That's why I'm like, women get mean. It's like, damn, women don't like to be rejected. All right. So the Knight of Cups here for you with Diego. I've got that challenge, though, is a relationship. All right. And I got the Nine of Wands. All right. So it does seem as though they're very stressed out or burnt out, whether it comes to work or other things in their life, with the Nine of Wands. And so they have other commitments or in another commitment. That might be stressing them out too. So the Knight of Cups is their feelings for you. So they definitely have romantic feelings for you, but for some reason there's either a relationship in the middle of this, they're in a relationship, or they're overwhelmed with other commitments and they can't. It's showing me a setback, though. So it could be right now is not the time for them to be in a relationship with you, although they do have feelings for you. You've got the Hanged Man, so you could be in limbo for a while. You might need to sort of let go, surrender to this process. If they're in a commitment or they have other commitments, this isn't going to be something that changes overnight, but there's potential for it to change in the future. All right, is what I'm getting for you. Nobody likes to be rejected, Shishu, but I will say that men know how to take rejection and back away. Women won't. Women take rejection as as a sign to push for to hurry up and or to make things happen even more. They become more assertive, they become more aggressive. Women, feminine energy is actually aggression, is anger. So women are actually more, guys are physically more aggressive. Women are, I don't even know if I'm finding the words for it. I'm not on point right now, but we have the emotions. We're those, that's us. All right. So men can be physically aggressive. They can deal with rejection, punch a wall, and walk away. Women get aggressive and then they get vindictive. They gotta bully, they gotta attack, they gotta, they just can't handle it emotionally. And so that's what happens. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, and that's what women, they lose their shit when they get rejected. I'm still pissed off from Friday. Yes. I don't know about this year, Zanab. I don't do time frames. I stay in the current energies. So it's saying the Hanged Man position, and I do these weekly reads, and so it's just showing a potential. Nobody can tell you when, you know? This is like, guys, nobody can tell you when, how long a tower moment takes. You know what I mean? If I tell you this year, what if it happens tomorrow? I'm not psychic like that. I just read the cards. And the energy is saying you're in limbo, in a wait-in period. The Nine of Wands is saying don't give up. It's not, so the Nine of Wands can give me an energy of, it's almost completion, like it's almost there. But the challenge is commitments. So I would say that whether or not you're almost there or not. If you want to wait a whole year, you're going to be waiting a whole year. But for those cards there, I wouldn't put a year on it. I wouldn't put a year on anything. I wouldn't want to wait around that long. All right. All right. Let me see. Ari, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Well, all right. I will say, Zanab, with the Knight of Cups, for him showing up as the Knight of Cups, it's definitely not something that he's not considering on a deeper level. If it would have became a Page of Cups or the Devil or the Page of Wands, I would have said this is just something. But I feel like there's more feelings invested, so I don't feel like it's you know what I mean? I feel like it's not a waste of your time. It's just that you're going through something with them and you're going to be waiting in the waiting game for a while till they figure it out. What are you talking about? You have your spanners and you are always capable. Love by. What do you mean, Isa? I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I was ran over by a truck, this work thing, after 11 days off. Definitely curious about the deck interpretation, though. Yeah. You're welcome. All right. Ari, yes, I've been happy in love. That's where you went. I love to hear that. Oh, JoJo's deck. Gotcha. And needing to move. So Ari's been in love. So okay, Angel, Ari used to go through the same thing you've been going through, right? So Ari used to be Ari that meet Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes is you like a year and a half ago. And and we're manifesting for her to be in love. And I haven't seen you in a while because you've been in a relationship and in love. So Angel, I'm telling you, Ari was going through it. There's your what do you call it? Predecessor. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Ari was going through it, and she's one of the many that I've learned from, so that I could help you out, Angel. Yeah. I'm in love, no problem, repeatedly. It's the other party we have issues with. No, she disappeared. She didn't. All of a sudden, one day she's gone. All of a sudden, one day, Angel Eyes is gonna be gone. Now she's in love, and she just wants. Let's see. Now she's talking about work and moving. It's looking like I need to rent Airbnbs. What's? Oh, wait a minute. I did that last year, Re, with the Airbnbs. I the next time I go travel in the United States, I'm going to be doing a little bit different than the Airbnbs. Airbnbs, it's like they used to, you pay way too much for them, and I've paid, yeah, it's bad, and some of them, like there was one in California, couldn't imagine how much I was paying for it, and there was freaking cockroaches in it. I almost died, and I thought it was. I remember my son came into the room, and we both closed one of the doors because we thought somebody like died in there. I thought it was haunted. It was awful, and I was stuck in there, and so you can, month to month. You can more places. If you go on even Zillow or you go on apartments.com, there are places now that are doing short-term stays because they're competing with Airbnbs. Apartments are competing with Airbnbs. So you can actually go to places because now the next time I do it, and the same thing here in Florida. Like that was my original plan. I was going to go do it a short term on the beach. Um, Look again because the Airbnbs, and then there's another one that I was telling. There's another one that's a little bit more. It's run by a company that so they make sure the places are really clean. Um, yeah, I thought about that too, an RV, but I'm not going to drive an RV. Yeah, I would be careful with the Airbnbs. They're starting to get to a point where outrageous with the costs. Okay, so January, what's the energies around finding a job? Find a job so I can move to another city. I would even rent an area. You got Ace of Pentacles. All right, so you've got the 10 of Wands, so I can see you're struggling here, but you're going to find a way. All right. You got an Ace of Pentacles here for January, so you do see finding a new job. Those two cards just fell out. So you are kind of going through the heat right now. The 10 of Wands. You're pretty much on. The hardest part is right now figuring out probably a place to go. January does show an opportunity, a doorway opening for you, a fresh start. So I think what it's going to be is you're looking for another place to live, and a place always shows up. A place always shows up for you. I've got the 7 of Pentacles here. So the 7 of Pentacles is patience and planning. So it might be about looking at different alternatives. That's probably why I was saying that to you. Campings too. Everybody's talking about the RVs and things like that. I know that maybe even like I don't know what kind of finances you've been working on, but the 7 of Pentacles is just showing it's slowing down right now for you to really revisit and take a look at where you're going to invest your money. You don't want to purchase, you don't want to do I'm telling you, you might find a couple Airbnbs that you might like, but I think that you're going to find, especially in January, You're going to be able to find better deals on other areas. And if you're with somebody, maybe even doing the RV thing to move so you can go to a new state. That would be the way I'd go. I mean, I've never done it before, but I mean, I would say, hey, let's go get an RV. Um, Even my parents' neighbors, they had an RV for a while they were building their home. Yeah. So it's going to be about you just finding that way to get over there, the justice card here. So I do see you're going to find obviously success here when you move this new job. Then we'll move in together. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to help you out here. So you're trying to move in with your person an hour away. Um, and you have to move out we are right now. And you can't just go move in with them and then find a place. You can't do something like that because it does show that you are going to find something and justice. Yeah. And the Ace of Swords. So you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords here is a breakthrough. Yeah. So we do see you got the two aces here. Yeah. Well, that's the energy around you. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Justice card, and the Ten of Wands. So we are seeing you really stressed out and burnt out right now, but you're going to have a major breakthrough in January. He's also not allowed to have another person rent there. And the other thing, too, is the Ace of Swords, I was going to say, is signing a contract. You might be thinking about getting another place together, doing something different together. If he can't have another person there. I'm trying to build my home into my vacation spot with it. What are you saying? Yeah, I love that, Mojo. Yeah, I just need to find a new job. Well, you know what I would do? And look, finding jobs is easy. Finding jobs is easy. I've even bartended, I've waitressed when I was younger. It does not matter until I find the job I want. And I will find, I mean, I have moved so much in my life. I will find something until I get exactly what I want. And so if you want to make it happen and you want to move there, you can grab any job and then go find and then apply for the jobs that you really want. That's the only thing holding you back. That I mean, if I was on a mission, I would already be I would have drove there. I would have gone in to so many different places and I would have found work. That's basically what it is. You're finding a job just until you get a job. You're welcome. All right. So the highlights for Allurin. Yeah, but see, that's where I'm saying, all right, I went from a graphic design job back years ago and went to school for massage therapy and was going to go into massage therapy. And I was scared because I was new. So I ended up bartending. And then I finally reached a point where I was like, no, I'm going to go. And I applied um, for a massage job with a chiropractor. All right. So, and it was, if you're looking for a tech job and scared to leave it without a new tech one, I wouldn't, that's a block. I would, because you can have another job and then you can look for the right tech job, right? You might be holding yourself back waiting for the perfect tech job to show up. That's just my advice. That's just the way I always rolled. And because I always knew it was going to work out, especially like, when people manifest certain things in their life, work for me was like what, like I could always find some way to make something like that happen. I just wish I could have aimed high enough to have been way more successful. Allurin highlights for 2024. Yeah. Let's see. JoJo's not willing to dance anymore. All right, you got the Spirit of Cups, so you definitely got some love, romance, creativity this year. Highlights, overall energy could be around emotional communication with people. So you might be opening up a little bit more this year. People might be opening up to you. Seems like you might be more creative and emotionally expressing yourself through forms of creativity, forms of art. It could be just you opening up and learning how to communicate your emotions more this year. And somebody else to you. You have the Ace of Cups underneath, right? And you have the Fool card. So this year could be about, look, you've been on a long journey, the Hermit card. This year could be a year of love for you. Ace of Cups, the Fool card, and the Spirit of Cups. Could be connections with people on a deeper, more emotional level. A new journey around work could be coming in for you this year too, with the Hermit and the Page of Pentacles. So new job, new investment, new opportunity. Could be going back to school. Could be studying something new to add to your skill set. So some way to make money, a new way to make money coming in for you. I do see spiritual enlightenment too with the Hermit card. So it feels like you're piecing all the pieces together. This year, 2023 may have been a year of introspection for you. This year might go a little deeper. You may really start to understand your potential and the potential and letting go of the past, and so that you can move forward here with the Fool card. You may be taking a leap of faith when it comes to love in a new direction. And taking a leap of faith when it comes to, like I said, work. So work and romance, work and connections is really big for you this year. Forget what sign you are. I want to say Leo. I'm not sure if you're Leo or I'm getting to the point where I talk to too many people and I try to know all your signs. But you have a good year of balancing out relationships and your career or finances. Aries, that's right. You're my Aries. I knew that. And you got the Four of Pentacles. It was in reverse, so it does show me you letting go a little bit and finances improving for you. And the High Priestess. So I do feel like learning to trust your intuition a lot more this year. Like I said, spiritual evolution this year. maybe connecting more spiritual relationship this year. You may have spiritual connections with people this year on a deeper level, especially with the Hermit and the High Priestess showing up. There could be potential for you to find your soul tribe or connect more with somebody on a more spiritual level, right? So that's what I got for you. New beginnings this year. Pay attention to the new moons, the new beginnings this year for you. Ace of Cups, there could be love starting within. Like, the only time I give a time frame is when I see, like, really the Ace of Cups. I'm like, oh, you got about a month, because I'll give you a month. Something's starting up within a month. And this is a new journey for you. The Hermit card is showing a long road ahead. So you're walking down a new road, and the Page of Pentacles is like the freshman at the beginning, entering the new 2024, the completely different path. I know. How could I forget Aries? You're always there with me at the beginning. You're welcome. I'm telling you, I'm excited for 2024. I am not going to stop manifesting. I'm like on a mission. It is going to be a great year. Oh my God, shut up, Angel Eyes. How can you not nab these men? What are you doing? Prime rib, horseradish sauce, black-eyed peas, and sweet cornbread. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, on this channel, it's all about, 2024 is going to be amazing. There's going to be some weird stuff, ups and downs, some different things happening we're not used to. But on the most part, my pendulum is swinging one direction, and I'm going, we're expanding in 2024. "2023 was fun for me. Obviously, I was on the road, but it was rough for me emotional and spiritually. Very rough for me. And even financially, like out there on the road there, I wasn't prepared for all that. And it was like, you know, it seemed like things were going, and then it would slow down. So there was never a sense of stability during 2023. It was like, I feel like that was the collective energy. It's like sometimes things would go, then it would slow down, go, slow down, go, slow down. And like, there was just no sense of stability. And I'm not talking about like just because I was driving everywhere, that to me is one of the most stable places. Like when I'm on the road, I'm in such a zen when I'm driving. I know. So I'm wondering, what do you got, like some like chains locked up and duct tape in your back of your car or something that scares people away? Because like with all the things that you have, Angel Eyes, I'd marry you. Cooking like that, jeez. And I'm not, you know me, I'm not lesbian. I'll marry you. All right, Jacka. Will he reach out? Will he feel better about me after his therapy and reevaluating his life, or worse? Let's see. Will he reach out? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm so hungry right now. I'm like, I'll convert. Prime rib. Yes, I can take one, Bell Thomas. But I'm picky about prime rib. Like, some people say they can cook prime rib, and then I'm just like, and then I've had prime rib, and I've been like, wow, that was absolutely amazing. All right. So Jacka. Let's see. Will he reach out? Will he feel better about this after? All right, I've got the Three of Swords. So they're dealing with the pain, anxiety, heartbreak. So there's a sadness here around your person. I got the Six of Pentacles. So I'm getting, yes, they'll reach out when they're in a better place. They're not in a good place right now. Look at that. Right now it's about them healing. They need time to heal. And I got the Temperance card. All right. So will he feel better about this? Yes. It looks like though you guys will restore balance to the relationship after he figures out whatever's making him look at. He lost something. He's at a loss. He's heartbroken, grief, loss of life, job, health. I don't know, right? I can't. He's saying he's in therapy. He's obviously he's obviously focused on himself right now. He needs to focus on himself. And I do see a balance coming in for you guys. You guys will restore balance. All right. And the thing is that the Temperance card says divine timing. So you can't rush this process. If you're trying to rush the process with somebody in an energy like that, you could really put a lot of pressure on somebody. You know, this person may need, some understanding. And the Temperance card is asking for patience and to trust that the universe is this will unfold the way it's meant to. And so your answer is, according to the cards, a yes. Oh my God. Medium and tasty vinegar, garlic, butter, thyme, rosemary. I got to finish this. Salt and pepper. It's so weird that you're being denied to come to the USA when we have so many, the immigration thing here, people coming over the borders and everything else like that. And then you have people that are trying to come over here and they can't come over here. It's really weird. Our country is really weird right now. My sister-in-law put a little bit of horseradish mustard in her deviled eggs at Christmas time, and that was really good. I normally make my deviled eggs with a little bit of dill relish in it, and then hot mustard, a little bit of yellow mustard, and mayo. I don't like Miracle Whip, but she makes it with Miracle Whip, and she puts some of this mustard, horseradish mustard, and it was absolutely amazing. I would have added dill pickle in it. Because you got to have the dill pickle, but it was so good. Yeah, Neil, FaceTime Angel. There you go. That would be quite a combo. Making this the love connection. Oh, deviled ham in there too. I don't know if I would put deviled ham in but I love ham, so. Fernando. Make sure I got, did I get nods in there? Oh yeah. Oh, that would be so awesome. All right. Let me see. And my question via email. Sorry for it. All right. So where's your, okay, there it is. All right. Anything showing up for Fernando for this new year? I know. All right. What's showing up for Fernando for this year? Hey, calm down. All right. You have the magician. Ace of Cups. We got love for you this year. Spirit of Cups. You got love too. And we got the Moon card. So there's a lot of changes coming this year, a lot of emotional changes. All right. And something yet to be, this could be somebody completely, your future is going to change. All right. This year. The Moon card is dreams coming, being manifested. Right. There's something still kind of brewing that you haven't yet seen. So that tells me that you might not know who's coming into your life. It could be somebody completely new. It's a lot of in your emotions, a lot of love energy. So your focus for the year is going to be on new love. I feel like new love. And it could very well be a water sign with ace, with all this water here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the Moon card talks about a lot of circumstances changing in your life, though. So this could be changing homes, changing jobs, changing home. Like I said, homes, changing relationships, changing status, changing the way you dress, changing all kinds of things in your life. I'm just trying to think of random things that happen when your life changed, your routines. And I have the Warrior of Cups. So the Knight of Cups. So maybe a proposal this year of some sort. So that could be a proposal when it comes to work. It could be a proposal when it comes to a relationship. So there could be a deep conversations going from like the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups, where somebody's really opening up about how they truly feel. And that's like the Warrior Cups in traditional tarot is the declaration of love. It's like, I really love you. Somebody's serious. I really love you. I want to marry you. Or I want to move. I really want to be with you. It's like, it's not just a crushy crush. So, but when it comes to business, it's a proposal where your heart's calling you to go. So it's like some sort of success or some sort of announcement, whether it's a new job or it's you following your heart, and it's you taking on a new business adventure, something that feels really good to you, really creative. You have the Magician card at the bottom of the deck, so there's a lot of magic happening this year. Manifesting with that Moon card a lot of your dreams into reality. Maybe you're pushing through any fears or anxiety of the change. The changes can bring up fears and anxiety, but it's not going to stop you from moving forward. Year of love for you. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is showing you getting promoted, showing you being admired. It's like getting the praise you want at work, getting the praise that you want, the attention that you want from a partner. It's also in a partnership, a relationship, announcing that you're in a relationship. So you may be announcing a new position at work this year. You may be announcing that you're a new relationship, new partner. You may be announcing a new move, something big, something amazing with that Moon card that you've been dreaming about, that you've been wanting. So Six of Wands, if you're doing anything that has to do with the public eye or in the public public speaking, public communications, online, teaching in front of public people. I think I know you're a teacher. It's showing you getting the recognition that you deserve. So things, good news around that, good news around recognition for all that you've done, all that you've put in. So, and I've got the Warrior of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So that could be a promotion at work. That could be, like I said, success. Maybe you going on a different venture. You could even be trying, with the Ace of Cups, I could even be talking about a new position, new job somewhere, or at the same place. But it's showing your hard work paying off. So you may see an increase with finances and money this year too as well. So you have a lot changing for you. You have a lot of your circle. It's like the moon controls all the tides in your emotions, your environment, your body. This could be health wise. This could be you changing like your routine, everything's shaken up a bit. Everything's changing for you this year. But the Knight of Pentacles is showing you getting closer to your return of investment that you've been working so hard for, right? So that's what I've got for you. And the Magician card is showing that anything's possible this year. You're manifesting in a lot of, you've got the tools, the skills to do all this, and it's like you're making shit happen this year. If you need signs, I see water sign and I see earth sign for you. Happy New Year. Yes, Crystal, you can. And then I'm going to stop taking them after you. So I do know a couple other people came in, and I'll get everybody that came in, but I'm probably going to only take a couple more. And then I have Laura, Divine Inflow. I have Naz, Ada, Courtney, Belle, Payman. That's who I have on the list right now. And Happy New Year, Mountain Girl. And sorry, guys, I wasn't on the membership, but I totally forgot to even announce it to you guys on Sunday. But I did that live with Mojo, and I was just tired. So I'll be on Wednesday for the membership. All right, Laura. I've been working a lot on my energy. Curious if I'm manifesting the relationship I want with JM. What are his feelings about it? All right. Let's see. All right. So let's see you. Let's see your energy. And curious. We'll see how it's affecting the relationship with JM. And then I'll see JM's feelings. All right, we got the Moon card, overall energy. So that is telling me that something's changing. There's still things beneath, going on. I hate using the same words, but I keep it also general. I got your energy, the Knight of Cups. I like it. The Five of Cups, though. All right, so the Five of Cups around manifesting the relationship. All right, so let's see JM. And we've got the Four of Wands. All right. So I don't I don't know if, okay, I'm going to say one thing because you're talking about manifesting. You've got a good energy, Knight of Cups, all right? So you're really in your feelings, and this is a really good way. Feelings is really the secret when it comes to manifesting, right? And you're really in love. Like, it just seems like you're really in love, and you really do want to declare your love. And it's also telling me, though, that you also know your worth here in this situation too. You just really are an emotional person, and you really feel love. So I almost can see you manifesting and being able to manifest, and you actually are able to pull in the energy of what it feels like to be in love. All right. The problem with this energy, though, is that the Five of Cups is showing up, which shows that you also know how to feel really sad and can feel rejected really easy, or feel bad, and also can feel. So, in one aspect, you can manifest like this beautiful feeling of being in the wish fulfillment, but at the same time, when you're not getting what you want, or when you get sad, you can also go right down into the pits of rejection and feeling at a loss, um, and that can weigh on you, and that could be weighing on this. So that's the part, like, when you're working on your energy, whenever you're feeling the separation between the two of you, you really have got to work on not focusing on the separation between the two of you. Okay. And the thing is they're in the Four of Wands energy. So I don't know if they're in a commitment already. And that's why when you start to think about that, you get in this Five of Cups energy. And that's going to create a block, because none of that needs to matter. You can't do anything or change anything with what's going on in their world. But what you see on the outside is not what's happening all the time behind the scenes. So you might see somebody in a relationship or in a commitment, and you might be like, oh, they're happily taken, and that person's miserable as shit. All right. So if they are in a relationship, what I'm telling you is to stop focusing on that, but you cannot manipulate that situation either. You have such a powerful energy here to attract them to you. And if they're not in a commitment, they're in an energy where they're starting to think about, a commitment. They're starting to think about a relationship. All right. So you may be manifesting them closer in to wanting to be in a relationship. But if they are in a relationship, I got the Five of Swords energy and the Four of Wands. There's a lot of stress and conflict there. All right. All right. So he's not. So you've got him. This is somebody here that does have a lot of stress when it comes to commitment, a relationship. But that's the energy that they're showing up in. And I've got the King of Coins. So I do feel like somebody who's really focused on material things, their work, their abundance. They're focused on their life, their stability, and they got the Four of Wands. So this is somebody that I'm going to say with these energies that you could easily manifest them in. They do have a little bit of stress or conflict around it. But to me, if you don't focus on them so much and you take the focus off of them and what's going on with them, this is somebody who does want commitment, because they're the King of Pentacles and they're the Four of Wands. That's somebody who takes a while to think about what they want. And you're Mrs. Romantic. You're somebody who wears your heart on your sleeve and would jump right in a heartbeat. You're dealing with somebody who's the King of Pentacles, who's like, I need to make sure all my ducks are in a row, and I take my time, I overthink everything. I got to make sure everything's perfect before I jump in a relationship. And so their pace might make you feel bad, or feel, might make you get sad with this card. But you can work with this. You just have to have patience. And so for you, it's about not focusing on when it happens and taking your focus off them, and continue putting it on yourself, and just meditating and staying in that wish fulfillment. you know? I mean, you've got a really good starting point right there. And that's me just talking and manifesting talk, talk. You know what I mean? Like how you would go about that. You've got potential here. Now, if I were to see other cards, I'd be like, whatever, but there's potential here. The moon card is showing that, and you got the wheel of fortune here too. So the moon card is showing that there is some anxiety over here, but there is changes in the circumstances. And there's definitely, but your fears and your anxieties could also be clouding the way. And the wheel of fortune says luck is on your side. Did that help out? Did I clarify that enough for you? I've been trying to travel. I want to get over to, okay, good, Laura. Thank you. If I get over to London, I'm going to go. I want to go check out all those places. I want to go to Scotland and Ireland. All makes sense. Yes, good. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and put up the questions closed now. I do see everybody that came through, so I will not miss anybody. All right, divine. I am manifesting my love, Anthony, back into my life. I just want to know if he's still interested in being with me again. All right, let's pull a couple cards. I do too. I have ancestors in Ireland. I most likely am related to people in Scotland. I know that I have family in Ireland. And Italy. Guys, if I showed you a picture of my son, he looks like a Norseman. Like I do want to. You guys have seen, some of you have seen my son. And all right, hold on a sec. All right. This is a funny picture of him, but I don't know if you can see him, but he's got the reddest beard and he looks totally like an Irish he looked like a Scotsman. It's just weird. He got the English. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a full red beard, darker colored hair. All the guys in my family have red beards. And he just looks like he is I don't know. Whenever I'm talking to him, I'm like, damn. He did his DNA thing and it all came back Northern Scotland, Ireland, English. And he didn't have any Italian in him, and I have a half Italian in me. So he came back his bloodline came back all Northern Ireland and England. Yeah, he's a Viking. Yes. All right. You're manifesting Anthony back into your life, and you just want to know if he's still interested in being with you again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Italian and Irish. They ain't lying. The Irish, I don't know who's worse, the Irish or the Italian, but a lot of fighters in my family. All right, we got the 10 of coins showing up. Got the King of Swords. And we got the 4 of Wands. Well, I can see they're interested in being in a family. They're interested in being in a commitment. I don't know if that's because they're already in one right now, and that's what their focus is. because their focus clearly is on or interested in being in a relationship. So because I'm reading for you, I'd have to say yes. The 10 of coins, the 4 of wands, and the king of swords. So you must be doing something right that's where their focus is. So the high priestess is telling you to stay focused, trust your own intuition, and call this in. Call this in, especially if you're manifesting it. Looks like you're doing a pretty good job. You got the 10 of cups too. So the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles is showing possibility of a relationship. King of swords shows somebody who's interested. Let me know. I don't know if you're still here. I know if yeah, so I mean, you couldn't have gotten any better cards than that. So just stay focused. The high priestess, you need to stay focused. The in and out stuff also comes from you used to a pattern. So if you're used to the pattern that goes on between you and this person, anytime they trigger you, you're going to feed your fears are going to come up about the same pattern happening. So you've got to work on that, and you've got something solid there. Yes, stay focused, and happy new year and good luck. Nas. All right, let's see. All right, Nas. All right. So what's this year look like for Nas? Six of Wands, getting some sort of recognition this year in the public eye. Good news coming in. A change of relationship status. All right. We have reclamation, the devil in reverse, letting go of toxic patterns and behaviors. You might be releasing. We got the 6 of cups here, the 2 of pentacles. So you've got some good connections, good friends, turning over a new leaf. 2 of pentacles is you making plans. You're welcome, divine inflow. Making a lot of plans this year. 6 of cups. Could be connecting with a lot of friends, new friends, reconciling. There's also a possibility of reconciling there with the 6 of Wands and publicly, announcing a reconciliation. That's an energy. Making plans for the future. Or you could spend the year juggling and going back and forth, still not sure what you want to do. That could be there too. But I do feel like you're letting go with that, some behaviors, patterns, toxic, maybe there's some addictions or anything like that, or toxic patterns in your life this year. 2 of Pentacles there's a lot going on in your life. So this year, there's going to be a lot going on in your life when it comes to work, business, creativity, love, the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups, passion, getting attention. You could be meeting a new soulmate, new person. You could be going back and forth about, obviously your past and your new. The 2 of Pentacles can be juggling relationships. That could be a possibility. We have the Nymph of Pentacles. So the Princess of Pentacles, there could be a new job offer, a new opportunity coming in for you this year. Making some extra money on the side. Three of Cups, enjoying the company, parties, celebration with new friends. Somebody you know could have a baby. Somebody could be talking about having a baby. Three of Cups, though, shows a lot of good times, celebration around a project or a job or some money coming in. There could be a lot of dates this year. You could be finding yourself, there's potential. I'm reading energies, so there's a potential for you to go some places with a lot of good people, meet some new connections, or just find yourself getting closer or hanging out, making plans with a lot of your friends and connections. And it could be, money related, job related, but it also could be a new beginning when it comes to starting a new friendship, new relationships with the Princess of Pentacles. I do have the Five of Wands. It was in reverse, but I'm put it upright. It just seems like you're not going to deal with much drama this year. You're going to let go with that Devil in reverse. You're going to let go of the drama this year. You're going to use your energy to fight for the things you want in your life. You have energy of persistence and fighting for things. And there could be, some things that you have to go after this year, but it seems like the Five of Wands is more of your competitive style. Like you might tap into that competitive fighter style and get things done this year. But I don't think you're going to fight for stuff that's a waste of your time, and you're not going to be a part of any drama. I see Justice card. So I see justice being served for you this year. There could be a settlement. There could be a balance when it comes to money, business, love, legal stuff that's going on in your life. Success with a business this year. So you have a lot of good things coming out for you this year. I mean, I could pull every card and then you would have every single thing happening to you this year. But right now I'm seeing, the people in your life, connections, making deep connections, deep friendships, maybe even deep soulmates. Obviously soulmates can be a love friendship or whatever. And I'm seeing this job or offer or new beginning coming in for you, building something solid, a new beginning. So you've got you've got the Page of Pentacles and you got the Two of Pentacles, which tells me this is going to be something that might build over the years. This might be something that starts this year that's only at the beginning stages, right? It's, the Two of Pentacles. It might be adding to your life, and you're going to have a lot more going on that you have to figure out. It's like a new job, and then it can last a while. It might go in for the next couple of years, a project or a new beginning with a relationship. All right, let's see, Ada. So happy New Year, Naz. I know, that got my attention too. I was like, it's not even time for them to eat yet, so they can't be mad yet. All right, who is the person who's coming towards me in January and their intentions? Let's see. What's up? It's always time for gumbo. I can just imagine. I can actually talk like a cat, and I get these guys going when I start acting like a cat. I can just imagine what Gumbo just did when the dogs barked. You're welcome. All right, so who's coming towards Ada? All right, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. You got a couple people coming towards you. Maybe an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. Three of Swords. Third party situation. Could be somebody that has broke your heart before, or somebody who disappointed you before, or their intentions. It could be disappointing because you could find out there's a third party. I got the Judgment card. So you might be stuck in a position in January where you have to make a decision, or somebody has to make a decision, because the Three of Swords, it looks as though you could be left out, feeling heartbreak again over a situation, because somebody needs to decide. Could be a Scorpio, could be, like I said, a fire or an air. But it seems like two people are in a situation, or you're in a situation with somebody. There's a third party situation, and they've got to make a decision. There could be a decision. Yeah, a couple people make sense. I mean, I can't deny it. Both the Queens came up and the Three of Swords. All right. And I got the Chariot card. You may make a decision to move on, or somebody might move on. So I do see a potential for somebody moving on, but I see that Three of Swords. So somebody's going to get hurt. Yes, Marisol, I'll take yours. And I got the Cancer and Scorpio energy. Somebody's going to get hurt in January. Somebody's going to make a decision here. And I don't know, just take care, because the Three of Swords is on your side. All right, so I've got Courtney. Well, I asked who's coming towards you, and it was a couple people. So that's the way I asked it. And the Three of Swords just shows a third party, which means one of those persons, there's a third party situation, which is somebody's going to get hurt. The Judgment card is saying, there's going to have to make a decision. Follow your truth, follow your calling. You're going to have to decide between a couple people, but that somebody's going to get hurt because there's a third party. I mean, the Three of Swords is there, and the Three of Swords is on the position of your side, which means that you might get caught up in a third party situation. All right. Chocolate chip cookies and charcuterie boards, or charcuterie. Didn't we already celebrate the holidays, Angel? Why are you still setting things up like we're still in holiday? Yeah, I'm ending with Marisol. Yes. Ending with Marisol. What's coming towards me in love in the near future? Just close the cycle with the Pisces that wasn't going anywhere. All right. The weight of my heart is through my stomach. It's not just the weight of a man's heart. It's just you gotta cook healthy for me too, so I don't get chunky. I'm too short. All right, you got the Emperor card coming towards you, so you got an Aries energy, but you got a big boss coming towards you. 6 of Cups. All right. You know the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups could be a new person turning over a new leaf, making new memories with a soulmate. Emperor card, somebody who's got their shit together. Somebody wanting, look at that, the 2 of Coins, to make plans for the future. You might be making plans here. Could be somebody who's gone through a separation or a divorce. It could be a parent. 6 of Cups could be a reconciliation with somebody from your past. You know that as well too, but 6 of Cups is showing up. And I have the Knight of Swords. Right, so it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's definitely somebody who's fun, funny, quick-witted, moves fast, coming in pretty quickly. So I do see somebody coming into your life pretty quickly that's ready to move on. Look at this, the Star card, Aquarius energy. So you're coming into alignment with somebody who desires you. The 6 of Cups in the Star card, to me, that is, if we could only trust and have faith that what we desire desires us, we would all be happy. But we don't seem to trust or have faith. The Star card is you're manifesting in somebody that is like a wish granted. This is somebody that you want to be with. And the 6 of Cups, you have mutual attraction. All right, so I'm getting strong Aquarius, Aries are the top 2 signs. You do have Knight of Swords, so it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And you have the 6 of Cups, which could be either or, past or new, depending on what. If you want no past, then don't take any past. This is representing turning over a new leaf and a new person coming into your life. It's hard for us readers to identify when so many people will say, I don't want my past, but then that card comes up, and then I'll say, it's a new love, and somebody will go, well, that means past too. Like, you can't win. You can't win. But those are your cards. That's who I see coming towards you. I had this comment. Somebody said this twice in this past week. And they said, why do readers have to make the 3 of Cups be third party? Well, it means third party. It's usually like a celebration. It could be a child born. It could be somebody added to the group of friends. It could be hanging out with people, celebration, friendship, joy, celebration. But it's a third party. And when there's other cards around it that showed, signs of other signs coming in. And this person was like, that's not good for us weak people. We don't want to be triggered. So you don't want to know your truth. I can't help people that don't. I can't help that hearing that your person is in another relationship is a trigger. Tarot readers can't, not say these things because people don't want to hear them. You've got to know if it's your read or it's not your read. But that's one of the reasons why it's hard sometimes doing general readings when people want to take them so personally. And then you get cards like the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups that everybody already knows by heart, and the 2 of Cups, So that was interesting comment. I know, because I said past person. Past person, no. Yeah. And the 3 of Cups for me, oftentimes shows party, date, celebration, getting together, deep connections. But you see a devil and you see, other things, other cards to show. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you can't fight it as a reader. Does Rash want a long-term romantic relationship with me? Queen of Cups. They're definitely they have a lot of feelings for you. The Two of Swords, though, so it does seem like they're weighing out their options, but they definitely, when you have the Two of Swords, they have to make a difficult choice, and you're that important. I got the High Priestess. They're definitely trying to figure out what they want, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I can see that they're really considering a relationship with you. They find you very attractive, have feelings for you. You're the Queen of Cups. Very charming, very loving. But the Two of Swords, I don't know if they have to make a decision, if they have to choose between two people or choose between work or like being single and being in another relationship. It does show that they're thinking they're definitely going within with that High Priestess to try and figure out if they want to commit a commitment with you. So they're putting a lot of thought into it. And if you want an answer, the Eight of Pentacles does show commitment, intentions of a commitment. So I'll go with yes. The cards say yes. Yeah, you need to set up your dating app with food pics, Angel Eyes. All right, payment. All right, I've run into this gentleman who lives in my apartment complex. Chit-chatted briefly. Is he single? I'm curious. Let's see. Is he single? Is he single? Let's see what the cards say. You're welcome. Happy New Year, payment. All right. The Hermit in reverse at the bottom here. So let's see. Wait a second. The Moon card. Seven of Wands. And the Five of Wands. He may be going through something where he's separated with somebody. There's more going on. So Seven of Wands is showing me that he's pushing away drama right now. So he may be arguing with somebody, and so it's uncertain right now. His life's changing for some reason. I mean, his circumstances are changing. All right. So if he is with somebody with the Hermit in reverse, which can be my person who, so maybe it's his daughter, I guess. He's arguing with somebody. But I'm asking for a relationship, though. If he's talking to somebody, it seems as though he's trying to push somebody out of his life. Yeah. There's the confrontation. So he may be talking to somebody. He may have been dating somebody. He may be on the verge of, breakup. But I'm not getting the 100% that he's 100% single. Like he may be talking to somebody or still dealing with somebody. The Star card is telling me for you to have faith in this connection, though. So there is possibility here that you might get to know each other, or you could come into alignment. But you just have to kind of trust the process. If he is dealing with somebody, it's not romantic. It's not in a phase where it's romantic. It's in more of a phase of arguing and defensiveness. All right. I'm not getting anything. The only thing that throws me off is the Hermit in reverse. And the Hermit in reverse to me can say somebody who's not alone. And you're saying daughter, maybe I'm picking up on the daughter's energy, but the star card is telling you that this might be a go. You might get lucky. That's the card of luck. So there's a lot of drama in his life. Pay attention to drama, because you just see that as the Five of Wands came out, all of a sudden the puppies came in and started fighting. It's just random when they do that. I'm like, I have selective hearing though sometimes because I raised kids, and it's like I can totally, yeah. It was like boom. Yeah. Well, the star card came out for that one, so the star card is just saying trust the process. See where it goes. Just because somebody, even if somebody does have somebody in their life, you might be that sparkly, shiny object that grabs their attention and reminds them of what's life supposed to be like, as opposed to if it's drama like that. Mountain girl. When it comes to things like that, all I can do is pull cards. You guys got to trust your own intuition. Um, the moon card also says there's more going on beneath the surface. That's the other reason why I said that. So they obviously could have some things going on in their life that they're still dealing with. Right, my eyes are getting blurry because of this. Let's see. Just checking what's going on with the Cappy. Is there a third party? And all right. Just no problem. Happy New Year. Look, there's so many people right now in this world that are trying to break out of relationships that you guys just know are not serving you. And so that's why many of you may be connecting to people that are showing up in your life that are trying to break out of old relationships. I did you, Belle Thomas. I just did you. I've already did your reading before I did payments. All right. Just checking what's going on with the Cappy. Is there a third party? If I put it up too light, it won't hit the cards. I've tried working on the entire setup and I can't seem to get it right. Just my eyes are sensitive. I know you are. I know you are. And I want the best. You deserve you deserve the Emperor. Deserve the Emperor. I think so too, Mojo. I think this year there's going to be some big revelations, and there's going to be some, yeah, payment. Like I'm telling you, like you can't be that pure, that that dedicated, and not have something amazing meant to come into your life. It's just there's not a lot of people on that same page, and you know that. Yes. Well, we're manifesting love for payment this year. You will find your Emperor. You will find your Emperor will find you this year in 2024. All right, here we go. What's going on with the Cappy? Is there a third party here? And if so, is it a connection or another External focus. Let's see. Let's see. Cappy. Is there a third party? Let's see. The Chariot card. The Ten of Swords. So if there is or was, they've moved on. Or it's just an obstacle and they're over it. So there's an end in. So I'm not seeing there's a third party with that. And so there's not a connection. The Eight of Cups. And I got the Sun card. All right. So if there's a third party, they're either trying or wanting to end something or move something on. And I'm not asking about you, so this can't be you. Because I didn't say in my head their feelings towards you. I said I was answering your question, is there a third party? And I got the Ten of Swords. The Eight of Cups. And so the Sun card is showing them feeling positive, feeling happy, feeling in a good place, feeling positive again. And the Justice card. So they may be ending something or have ended something. Does that make sense to you? The Chariot, you got all these cards of him moving away from somebody. So the Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, Justice card, and the Chariot card. And it kind of looks like them in the spotlight, the Sun card, just trying to be happy and positive. Those are your cards. I hope they make sense, and I hope that's what you wanted to hear. All right. So I got Marisol here. Oh, Crystal, you can ask about anything. I just don't like to do health questions. Unless you're talking about weightlifting or physical health or getting in shape. I don't like to do death or health questions. All right. So I think Marisol's here, and I'll be on again Friday after the quick sun. Oh, wait a minute, this Friday. So this Friday, I have to go to the airport. I won't be doing the super chat on Friday. I'll be doing the all signs and super chat on Saturday. All right, so I'll be on Saturday at some point. I'll have to move it. So it'll be Saturday this week because I've got my whole schedule because of the holidays. Being like everybody's like nanny and everybody's I'm that person in the family that can do it. So I will be on Saturday. I have to go to the airport on Friday. Okay. Does my person, Scorpio, ever plan on moving our relationship forward? Engagement, marriage. Is he faithful, loyal to me? All right, let's see. I have no idea what day it is. I know. To me, sometimes, like, I don't even need a calendar. Every day I got to do certain things, and I don't know. I forget what day it is, too. I have nobody to remind me unless I'm on here. All right. Does my person, Scorpio, ever plan on moving our relationship forward? Engagement or marriage? And is he faithful or loyal to me? Page of Swords, Six of Swords. So yeah, I can see, yes, they're trying. So maybe it's slow. They're still thinking about it, trying to find clarity. I got the four coins, four pentacles. So you obviously are not letting go of this connection, but they are a little guarded. And I got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, is he faithful, loyal to you? I'm going to go with yes, but the High Priestess always, they can seem, because they don't tell you everything they're doing, they're mysterious. You might be thinking they're always up to something. All right. And that's the Queen of Swords energy. Like you're always judging the situation or thinking or overthinking. It seems as though, I don't want to, the Five of Swords, it's like you're overthinking, or maybe you have some trust issues, but I'm not seeing the devil and I'm not seeing anything. The High Priestess is just somebody who is withdrawn. They keep their thoughts within. They're mysterious, more mysterious. And so they seem deceptive. Right? The Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups. So there you are, taking it to the relationship status. So it's showing me a trajectory of, yeah, I act sneaky for no reason. I'm like a mouse around my own house sometimes, and it looks like I'm up to something. And I'm not. I'm not. I'm not getting that vibe, Marisol. I'm a Scorpio. We get that. Look, you've got to trust your own intuition. You're a female, women, men, I don't care who you are. We all have internal guidance. We know if somebody's cheating on us or if somebody's lying to us. We know it. But if we just are, I've always had this guilty look on my face too. And there's just some of us that just, I don't know. I always have a guilty look. My dad used to say it to me too. What are you up to? And my dad would always say that to me. I have a guilty look on my face. And so I always would be like, even now, even as an adult, like sometimes I'm like defending myself and I'm like, why am I defending myself? I didn't do anything wrong. Stop telling me I did something wrong just because I seem like I'm up to something. I'm just minding my own business. But that can trigger people who have trust issues. It can. See, Jenny just pops in out of nowhere and says she's the same way. We've got that guilty, it doesn't matter. And then people always like those damn sneaky Scorpios. And we're like, what the hell? I was just going to try and steal a cookie out of the cookie jar. I wasn't doing anything. I also have trust issues too. But we do. And it's like most of the time, I don't know. Very misunderstood. But the thing is, though, Marisol, you got to trust your own intuition. But the cards I'm pulling out for you, and if I had a bunch of toxic cards up here, I'd be saying, okay, what's going on? And then it would trigger something in you. But these cards aren't showing me that. It's just showing me a Scorpio doing their Scorpio thing, probably knowing they're doing that to you, and then probably like sometimes it's a little fun, all right, well, fuck it. What are you up to? I don't know. What are you up to? Wouldn't you like to know? I know, right? I'm short Scorpio. I appear to be flirting even if I'm just breathing. Feisty by Scorpio nature, and I look guilty even though we all know I'm an innocent angel. But if I want to get away with something, I can. I make a great accomplice. All right. I think I'm done. I'm hungry now because of paella. And I'm going to wrap it up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with all signs. Thursday, Oh, tomorrow on the membership too. You know, Thursday, maybe I'll do Thursday. No, I can't. I'm so busy Thursday. That's why. But Thursday and Friday, I'm super busy. That's why my schedule is changing a little bit. I'll see you guys Saturday and Sunday. I love you guys. Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys soon. Good night. Good night, Emma.